And I just got a text message, and Mama just said, "We got power."
All right. So maybe a little Netflix tonight. It sounds like.
I got yeah. I'll watch some. I've got some things I got to catch. I didn't watch Bill Maher, so I'll have that to catch up on. I've got an old man to catch up on. Anybody watching The Old Man with
The
Jeff
Old
Bridges?
Man.
With Jeff
No.
Bridges? Oh
What
God,
stream? What stream is
Hulu.
it on? Okay.
Oh fucking! It's imagine a television show that the two main players are Jeff Bridges and Lithgow.
Yeah. No. Hitters for sure. Lithgow's still
Yeah,
rocking and rolling. Good for him. How old
dude,
is he now?
man.
For God's sakes.
He's 79, I think. Eight, I think he's 70. You see, there's. I know that, and Bridges looks good. Bridges is, I think, 73, 5.
So they're both in it. Why do they call it Old Man? I'm kidding. So what's give me a quick, a brief cocktail napkin length
Okay,
pitch to
so
decide whether this goes on or not.
you and I'll say this and you'll know exactly who this person is. My wife had no idea. So there's a character in this series played by Joel Grey,
Of course, the
who won
theater
an
actor.
Oscar for for Cabernet
Cabaret.
with that was with Minnelli, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
God, what was that like 72?
Yeah, it was actually directed by Bob Fosse, the
Yeah.
choreographer. The film version was.
And anybody that doesn't know who Bob Fosse is, that what was it? Roy Scheider did all that
All that
jazz.
jazz he played
And I
the
remember
Fosse
they had
character.
that
Yeah.
scene where they did the open heart surgery and they cracked the guy's chest open. God, that scarred me. Because when I
Oh.
because when I read when I was on my dad's casket, I reached down. I could feel where they did the autopsy. I
Uh,
could feel where they sewed him back together. And I was just like, oh. And then later on in life, I saw that cracking that fucking chest open. I was just like, oh fuck.
I have a cool. It's. I'll grab it on the break and
But
show
so
it.
anyway, so Joel
You go
Gray
ahead.
is a character, and you think that Jeff Bridges is the old man, and it's a really cool story that goes back and forth, and Lithgow and Bridges have been operatives their whole lives. They've known each other, and Bridges was in Afghanistan. He was working with the rebels. Ended up taking this Taliban leader's wife with him, and they had a life together. And I won't go into anything more because I'll ruin it. I
Okay.
think it's absolutely watchable. But it's just that it ends up you think that the old man is Bridges, but as it goes on, you realize that the old man is Joel Gray.
All
So
right. That may be worth a watch.
yeah, no, it's definitely worth a watch because there's very few television shows that my wife will be like, "Is there another old man on?" I'll be like, "Well, wow, she's actually." Cause
Ah.
it's like it's like Homeland. Like she enjoyed Homeland. Good character. The dialogue and the acting is just amazing.
Well,
So,
yeah. I mean,
has anybody?
anytime.
How about Penguin? Have you watched that at all?
All right. I haven't yet, but I will probably jump in. I did see a time lapse of what's his name getting the makeup put on.
Dude, there was one scene where he's gonna go into like the mob house, and he looks back into the car window to look at himself before he goes in,
Mm-hmm.
and he gives that smile. You can see Colin Farrell for a split second and that smile in his eyes, and that's the only. And they mean not only is he in prosthetics, but he's also got this like thing that he's got on his leg that gives him this horrific limp. I
Mm.
mean, and it's shot cool.
Yeah. It looks cool, dark, and interesting,
I've
and
watched the first two, and I've I'll definitely I think there's 8 episodes.
mhm.
It's on HBO,
It's going to be tough to
which is Max, which will soon be a place for you to watch AEW, because
pay-per-views.
I think that's such a crossover demographic between Max and AEW.
The network that brought you
Plastic Bag,
The Sopranos
yeah,
and
is now bringing you.
Band of Brothers.
They're trying to do a 2-for-1 package where you can not only can you watch AEW, but it's it's going to be like when they do the Hard Knocks, but it's just going to be the every fucking episode's going to be that week of the Hard Knocks that the Jaguars went through.
Right.
So
I'd watch